All right, this is my Ronde De Bordeaux, and so again, not looking great. Looks like the winter really took a toll on it, although there is some life down here at the very bottom. A little bud coming out there. I think there's some growth coming out there. I believe that's fig growth. So there, I mean, it's not completely dead, but we're having to start back from square one, it looks like, for the most part on this tree. Again, here in a few weeks, as it warms up, really warms up, if I start seeing things that I'm not seeing now, I'll do an update. But as it stands right now, sorry for the noise, that's my granddaughter who just rides laps around while I'm doing these videos. So this is the, again, Ronde De Bordeaux. I'm going to give it a 4, maybe a 4 because there is life. So a 4 on the Ronde De Bordeaux. This is my white Madeira #1. Which last year was one of my favorite figs as far as flavor. It really produced a lot of figs, this little tree did. But winter was not kind to it either. And so we've lost a lot of the existing wood. Looks really dead, dark, dry, brittle. You can feel it when you try to bend it. It just cracks and crackles. But there is growth coming back out at the base. So we have new growth coming up out of the bottom, and so I haven't lost the whole tree, which is good. I don't know if it'll grow enough for me to get any figs off of it again this year, and then we'll see what happens to it next winter. If it continues to be that, it's not worth it if every winter you're starting back over, or every spring. But we'll see. Anyway, this is white Madeira #1. It's a phenomenal fig, just like the Smith. They would be some of my top favorites, the Smith and the white Madeira. Again, things change, I'll let you know, but as it is right now, this is a 4. Most of it looks like it was taken out by the cold winter. And right next to it, this is, I believe it's a Peter's honey. I originally thought it was a Italian 258, but I actually think it's a Peter's honey now. But again, we'll see what it does this year. All the existing wood is gone, winter got it, but it's coming up in multiple places from the bottom, from the root system. That's new growth. There's new growth on that limb there, you see. So there's still life, not on the existing wood, but, or the last year's wood, but new growth coming. So it's a 4 as well on this Italian 258 / Peter's honey. Not really sure, okay, but we'll update you on that as well. Okay, this is Smith. This was a chance. This was a gamble when I planted. I knew that. They say that some say Smith does not do well unless it's 8 and up, but there were some said it can do it. So I thought I'd experiment, try it myself. So I planted this last spring. Got a couple figs off of it last season, but the winter was not kind to it at all, and it does not look like there's much life here. I've done scratch tests on most of the limbs, and there's no green left. Haven't done the main trunk. So if anything, it's going to have to either come off the main trunk or come back up from the roots. But right now, Smith is not looking good. It's going to be a 5 unless, like the Olympian, here in a few weeks, as it really starts warming up, there's some life comes back, and if it does, I'll do an update. But Smith gets a 5. It did not fare well from the winter.